Hello guys and welcome back to Original History. Yes, we will be continuing this series despite the fact that this video is probably long overdue. It was supposed to be posted on April 6th, so you can tell me how late it is. And if it's on time, I'd be shocked. Anyway, today is a sequel to the last video where we explain the main reasons why World War I was able to happen. Today, we'll explain the final event that made World War I start. To start off, let's take a look at the map of Europe from the last video. Some people told me my alliance map from the last video was a bit confusing, which honestly it was, so I made a new and improved map that we can look at here. Also, Orange means the country had no side, and the shade of red over Italy means that it was sort of part of the red team, but would probably back out if it could. Also, the red team is called the Central Powers, and the blue team is called the Entente. You don't have to remember that, but it would be easier to understand this video if you did. Okay. So, World War I started in the area of the world called the Balkans. For those of you who don't know, that's right here. And let's single it out so you can only see that area. Okay, so there are 8 countries in the Balkans. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, this is where the term Balkanization comes from, as now there are many, many more than 8 countries in the Balkans. By the way, Balkanization is when one or a few countries becomes many, many countries. In this case, 8 countries became many, many countries. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let's get back to those original 8 countries. Specifically, Turkey, Bulgaria, Greece, Serbia, Romania, Albania, Montenegro, and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And yes, I have that list on my screen, and I'm reading it because I don't think I'd be able to remember them. Also, you need to know these flags because the map I'm using uses these flags to show their location rather than the name of the country. So in case you forget, like you see me talking about Turkey and you're like, wait, where was Turkey? Then you can come back here. So I'm just showing you the flags of the countries in the Balkans. And I can also show you Germany, France, Britain, and Russia as well, because I think that is also a bit useful. Okay. So now let's look at the alliances in the Balkans. So in this case, the shade of red means that they want the blue side to lose, the Entente, but they don't want to declare war on the Entente because they're pretty sure that they will win. In this case, not the Entente, just specifically Serbia and the Balkans. Okay, so the shade of red means they want Serbia to lose, but they don't want to declare war on them because they're scared Russia will get involved. Now, Austria is kind of in that same spot. They want Serbia to lose, but they can't declare war on them because they're scared of Russia. So I've made them the Central Powers color because they do end up declaring war on Serbia when something happens in Austria-Hungary. So there's an Archduke, he's driving down the road. I don't think I'll be able to animate this part, so just bear with me. And imagine that there's two cars driving down the road, or a set of cars because it's a parade, and a group of assassins who are Serbian, but may or may not have had connections to Serbia, but they're Serbian and they're doing it to make a statement that that Austria-Hungary should break up into a bunch of different countries, and Serbia should control this area of Austria-Hungary. That's the statement they're trying to make. So they throw their grenade, it misses, blows up, and injures some people but doesn't kill anyone. Now, if you're the Archduke, the logical thing to do is to go into hiding and, wow, that was a close call. But instead, he decides to drive to the hospital to meet up with the people that are injured and ask them how they're feeling. Anyway, the driver makes a wrong turn and ends up getting stuck in traffic right behind where one of the failed assassins is just walking. So this person, he looks up and he sees that he is standing like a couple feet away from the person he was just trying to kill a couple seconds ago or a couple minutes ago. So he pulls out his pistol, shoots both of them, and is like, wow, I just did that. And anyway, really crazy course of events that happened there. But anyway, Austria blamed Serbia for this. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia for this. Serbia was like, well, maybe I did do that, maybe I didn't. Can't confirm nor can I deny. And basically, Austria was like, yeah, okay. I don't really care. I'm gonna invade you now and show you who's boss, but I'm not actually gonna take any of your land because that would be mean, and I'm scared Russia would attack me if I did that. So let me just invade you. Now, they're still scared that if they invade, Russia might attack, so they ask Germany to back them up. Germany basically makes a deal with Austria that, okay, if Russia attacks you, then I'll attack Russia. And Austria was like, okay. So then Germany's like, okay, but don't wait a long time before you attack Serbia. Go quickly, make it quick. So Austria goes in, attacks Serbia, and no hesitation, immediately Russia declares war on Austria. Germany declares war on Russia. France, scared that Russia will lose, declares war on Germany. Germany needing, it continues all the way on to the rest of the Entente, but I'm not going to go into that. And we can start it off in our next video with how that chain reaction occurs. But all you need to know is that now France, Russia, and Serbia are attacking Austria and Germany. And now let's see you next time. Like, subscribe, that was epic. So really happy to share some knowledge, and see you next time.